Well, GTE Financial is on a mission to get more of our Tampa Bay community into a home this fall. C.D. Thornton with GTE Financial is here to explain how they can help. So welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us.
So let's just talk a little bit about what GTE Financial does in general.
So GTE Financial is a local credit union, been around since 1935, so it's actually our 90-year anniversary this year. And as a not-for-profit, we believe very deeply in helping our membership build wealth through home ownership. So, and as such, you know, we have quite a few amazing programs and stuff like that. So,
yeah. Well, despite the rising costs of pretty much everything these days, right? You have recently dropped home loan rates. Can you tell me more about that, and why did you all decide to do that?
Sure. So that's kind of been a big pain point for a lot of buyers coming in trying to buy a house in the last couple of years is the rise in interest rates. GT took a stance that we weren't going to wait on the Fed to drop the rates. We went ahead and dropped ahead of time. We're well below what the national average is currently. I'd encourage you guys to go and check our website to see what our rates are. And with that, we can pair that with some of our amazing products and get you into a home now rather than waiting until the big push happens when the Fed finally does drop rates.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned the programs that you have to kind of help our community, help people who live here get into those homes. What are some of those programs and what do they do?
So we have quite a few different programs. We have an in-house down payment assistance. So we found that the number one barrier to people buying a house was coming up with a down payment. A lot of people think you have to save 20%. That's not the case. We have programs that offer down payment assistance where we can finance up to 105% of the value of the home to pay for down payment, closing costs, and prepaids. We also have a couple of amazing products that have to do with medicals and professionals like attorneys and airline transport pilots and nurses especially, doctors, chiropractors, dentists, quite a few. It's up to 100% financing, up to $1.75 million, no PMI on this.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the cash out refinance home loan. Tell me more about that.
So typically, most of the time in order to do one loan without having to do a home equity loan, it's capped at 80% loan to value or 80% value of the home. We've changed ours to, in these times where people are struggling with credit card debt and other things, to be able to take up to 90% of their home's value out after they pay off all their existing liens and stuff. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about give some cash back. Talk about that and what people can use that money for.
Sure. So when you're taking the equity out of your house, it's definitely smart to use it for things like paying off high interest credit cards, maybe replacing that roof before hurricane season really gets going, taking out money for just rainy day fund or safety net or whatever you feel necessary, because home equity is only really valuable when you either borrow against it or you sell the house. So you got a lot of home equity out there sitting out there. It might be a good idea to tap into that and take care of some other debts.
Yeah, so if someone's out there, they've been thinking of buying a home, they might be wondering, is now a good time?
Yeah, so I think what you're going to see, there's a lot of houses on the market, so I think people can get the deal they want right now. The values have come down just a little bit, not a lot, but there's a lot of seller concessions happening. I would encourage you to talk to a real estate agent. We actually have a program at GT called Realty Reach, where we have our own in-house realtors that give you 20% of their commission back at closing. So we can pair you up with them, get you with a great home loan product, and then get you into a home quicker than what you think.
Yeah, sounds like you have a lot to offer.
Absolutely.
So if people are thinking about buying a home, they should definitely check you all out, reach out to you. Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for great information. So many people are interested in. And if you would like more information on everything that we discussed and to get in touch with GTE Financial, you can just head to their website, gtefinancial.org/home today.